Yo, what's great in this state is G-Moniy. Welcome to another episode of Edge of Your Seat Reviews. I got my homie DB in the building, and I got my boy Phil.
Some call me Electric Phil.
We're all calling you that from here on out. So
Electric Phil. You know what I'm saying? We're going to change. We're going to scribble out Phil and put
Electric Phil.
Is it going to be here?
right. And we're talking about the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier, which just dropped a couple days ago on Disney Plus, the second Marvel series post Endgame. And first off, let me just say, not only did I enjoy this episode, it started off with a bang.
It did. It was amazing.
Let me tell you, this was already just leaps and bounds. We're continuing that quality that Marvel produces. Like WandaVision was the intense, mystery show. Now this one is straight up action thriller and already keeping up to that point. Like the best Marvel trilogy is the Captain America trilogy, bar none, and they're continuing that story. And I'm already hyped. Well, also Captain America is the best Superman movies that there ever have been. Yeah, no, that's true. Think about it.
Oh, okay, I know what you're saying.
Yeah. Captain America is the best version of Superman that we've seen. This is how you
Super strong.
This is how you do a yeah.
Super strong drug addict?
He's a druggie, yo.
He's on steroids, okay?
That's one time.
You're right, not an addict. He's not an addict.
He
He's
just
a
took the
proponent
juice.
for,
He took steroids once and he was
drugs.
good, yo.
Drugs should be
One
legal.
time. And he was good. He was set.
He was.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
Now look, WandaVision just ended.
Yeah.
And WandaVision was a great show.
It was
I
good.
loved it.
But I hated the first two episodes. And I know
Yeah.
people are always like, oh, no, but the setup. I get it. It was boring.
No,
the first two
but-
episodes were boring as hell. I'm so glad that I didn't have to wait 2 weeks for that second episode because I probably would have quit on it.
Yeah.
It took 75 minutes of that show for me to get interested.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that I didn't have to do that with Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Took you like 2.
Right. They started out.
Right out the gate.
You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to WandaVision because it was a great show.
Yeah.
It finished strong. But this started off and kept my attention from the jump. And it wasn't just the action, it was everything else that went into it. You have Falcon who's dealing with the responsibility of having Captain America's shield, and even though Steve clearly gave it to
He's
him,
like, it's yours now. He's like, no, we gonna keep that
I
moving.
just don't feel like this is mine.
He's like, he told him though, and that's the thing. It's like,
He's like, feels like he's somebody else.
and I think it comes down to hero. Like Captain America was his hero. He was the world's hero.
He was a friend.
So and his best friend, and he's like, I can't ever be him.
Right.
And that goes down to which a lot of us we question ourselves. We don't think we could be that person that needs to get things done. And you can already see that instantly, but that's interesting because you don't really see that stuff in superhero shows. Like you don't see that a lot of the times of the
doubt.
the doubt, the
What's
next
the question?
guy. Yeah.
Is the shield his to give, Captain America?
I mean,
Or was it the property of the United States anyway?
No, it was his.
Tony Stark made it.
It was his.
Oh, yeah, he made
Yeah,
it.
Tony Stark gave it to him because he's like, hey, can we use this? Like, he was like, no, you don't need to use that.
But
Like,
I guess
it was his.
I guess after behind it all, Captain America technically works for the U.S. government. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna go with whatever they say. So I guess you could.
He didn't really
well,
work for the U.S.
persona, or at least the persona belongs to the U.S. government.
Yeah.
No, it
I
doesn't.
mean,
It didn't.
technically it did.
They gave him the
when was
name.
he created? He was created in the military.
Yeah, they gave him the name.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
gave him the first
He's a
shield.
product of the U.S. military. That's why.
I mean,
I'm just asking because
If anything, he was hired to play a character,
mean-
and that was literally it. Because once everything was done, they were like, "Okay, you're gonna be on tour. You're gonna work for the
Yeah, they did.
USO." Like that's literally it. So,
did.
I mean, he was a captain though. So yeah, technically he was.
earned the captain status.
He did not.
could have been a colonel.
did not.
but,
Yeah, like sergeant.
Still a
at
captain.
best.
He did not.
Yeah, but
But then he just
Sergeant America.
Sergeant America doesn't sound.
No.
right.
Major
Staff
America.
Sergeant
Yeah.
America.
yeah, petty officer America.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
no.
You know what I'm saying? My dad was a staff sergeant. Like, it just
America.
doesn't have that same ring
Yeah.
as
No.
captain.
Yeah.
But General doesn't either.
No. General America.
Well, it does. It kind of sounds. It kind of hits.
Kind of sound kind of.
He kind of get. He would have to.
Anytime
General America does.
General
yeah.
sounds evil.
And he kind of like would have to be a little older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
General
Like maybe
America.
like if
Anytime
the old
you
one
hear
came
General
back, he would be
anything, it
General
doesn't sound
America.
good. General Zod.
Yeah.
General.
He wouldn't have
Izzy,
like a cool helmet.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He'd have like a cool beret.
But yeah, Sam just you could see the doubt instantly in his portrayal, which was awesome. It was good to see War Machine back.
Yes.
Like I thought,
We got Rhodey back.
Rhodey.
Cameos.
First episode.
First
Cameos
episode
out the
cameo,
gate.
and that further builds that world. Okay, this is
Yes.
the other side.
World
of
building
things.
is important.
World building is important,
DC
and this
learned
show,
a lesson.
yeah, they did it instantly from this first episode.
Right, and like now they have to deal with the flag smashers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
which is Trump supporters.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
Do
Trump
you?
supporters.
no, stop.
Do flags-
Let's
That's
not do
Kanan.
that. Let's
Do
not do
flag-
that. We're
does-
not doing this.
Oh, okay.
We're not doing this.
It's Kanan.
There go the dislikes on the video right there.
I
Thank you
think
for
that. I think that DB is.
Like, you know what?
Hey,
And guess what?
Don't put him
Guess
back
what?
on
The
show.
next clip, I'll be like, yeah, I said it, and I'll say it again.
So pretty much the flag smashers are the group of people who they felt like during the blip,
Yep.
when when half the people were gone, they felt like the world was better.
Yes.
Because there wasn't, or like, they didn't show much life
Yeah.
around the blip, but there were no borders or people were more together.
Yeah.
So they felt like, you know what, we like it like this.
And I love that. That's interesting. Like,
It is an
that's
it's a
interesting
very
concept.
Is it? I didn't.
It is an interesting concept.
It's a simple concept, but
It
it's
is a simple
interesting.
concept.
And then
I'm
they
worried
had to
about
live-
that
They had to
concept.
live 5 years like this.
Yeah. So there's a lot of people like, we were good.
So
we were
like they
straight.
didn't deep dive into.
So you're
like,
saying there's
how-
some people who have sympathy, who sympathize with or empathize with Thanos.
Not necessarily. Well, yeah.
Yes.
Well, just like in real
They
life,
probably-
people that watch
or-
this
or-
movie.
or
Yeah.
actually, or let me say, not necessarily empathize with it, but they got used to it.
Yes.
Oh,
They got-
okay.
And they
used
thought
to
life
it.
was better. They were like,
Nobody, because I'm pretty sure everybody lost somebody.
Yeah.
That they
Yeah.
knew, at least.
Yeah.
Everybody did.
Or
So
knew
did
somebody,
So
yeah.
did they empathize with Thanos? No. But did they get used to the way the world was? Yes. 5 years.
yeah.
5 years is a long
Yeah.
time.
It is.
It was.
You know what
It's
I'm saying?
it,
and then one day, bam, everybody's
it's
back.
back. Yeah.
And it's confusing, and it's like people are happy, and then at the same time, people are like, "Oh, what the heck?"
The world
just happened?
changed.
I just got used to this, and now this is back.
I mean, a perfect example was of the bank scene that really showcased.
Oh,
he was
man.
like,
Yeah,
things
right.
his explanation was a very good explanation.
It was a
of what's
very
going-
good
like,
explanation,
what
even
the
though it was
problems-
still racist.
My dog.
Yeah.
I mean, he
You
said
are-
some racist
You are
shit.
a whole superhero
Yeah.
out here. You saved the world
Yeah.
countless
I mean,
times,
so could you?
and I can't get a loan
Isn't that crazy?
for my business.
Crazy, right?
I can't get a loan
Crazy.
for my business.
Crazy. Already,
superhero.
like right out the gate in the first episode, we're
mean, it made
already
sense.
seeing these issues.
It makes sense.
A little bit.
No,
Bro, look,
no.
dog,
Smidgen.
I am the reason you are alive today.
No.
And
True.
you can't give me a loan for my business.
But this, you
I
gotta,
saved your
you have to
family.
understand how banks work,
I
and they
saved your
they
business.
keep the bank like that. Man.
No,
This is just,
no,
This
no.
is bank stuff.
No, you're not. You're looking at surface. You're not looking at the nitty gritty of what that scene was about.
This is the explanation that
No,
they gave.
no, this is not. You're missing
There
the
was,
subtext
but
of what the
there
scene was about.
racist stuff there, right? Can you spread your arms? And I was like, that stuff
And you
is.
want to take pictures?
And you want to
with
take
all this?
pictures? That part was cringy, right? Because it's supposed to be.
That's what-
But I thought the explanation made a little bit of sense. It's like, yo,
No.
y'all been gone for 5 years. We don't know what to do.
Bro, I'm Falcon. What do you mean?
Well, Falcon should be able to go to the government for that.
You're not. Again, you're not listening to what the scene was about.
The bank,
They-
that
you
Bank
had to
of
literally-
America can't give
no,
them
you gotta
nothing.
literally
But
listen
the
to-
government should have been like, pad them pockets.
You had to literally listen to what Falcon and his sister were talking about. Like
mean,
that's
I
what the
heard,
scene was about.
But I just,
it's
like I said,
it's
understood
just
the
like if a
bank.
rapper rolled in there and he still has flat out money. Like Falcon has government contracts. He has money
Yeah.
calling in. And he said that, but he still got denied because of his color of his freaking skin. That's what the scene was about.
I didn't
And
read
he's
that.
a superhero.
I get the superhero part, but I didn't
Yeah.
didn't read the black part.
Yeah, watch it again.
that
man.
hard.
That's what it was
I'll
about.
watch it again. I'm probably still gonna be on the same side. I just felt like The explanation they gave was about the banks.
You weren't watching that.
That's what I felt. I felt like the part was about the banks. They explained the banks. Like the banks has a problem. So the bank can't do that. It's like, well, I got money coming in. It's like, yo, but it's thousands of hundreds of millions of people that came in from nowhere.
But they ain't got government contracts. And they not heroes.
So I think that's something he need to go. He can't go to Bank of America. He need to go to the government. He should have went to
whatever bank he was at.
USAA should have gave him some money.
If it was just about the bank situation, he would have been way more respectful. That is what it was showcasing.
I mean,
it was not. It was an excuse.
Gate, though. I don't.
He was racist. That's what it was about. And that's what I'm already.
Now look at this, because WandaVision dealt with mental health.
Yes.
And depression.
Yes.
And now Falcon and Winter Soldier, it just starts out and bam, race relations.
Race relations.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You're gonna get Bucky.
Side note.
Bucky's 100 years old too, so yeah.
Yes.
True. Side note, but we also got to see the universal black man greeting.
Oh yeah. Trying to be like you.
Well, I missed it.
When he went to
oh, I'm trying to be like you.
Yeah.
Be
like you.
I was like,
yeah.
Real.
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
like, this
that
is for
was
the
it.
culture.
That was nice.
This
That
show
was
is
nice.
for the culture for sure.
I like that.
But
and then at the end, well, not the end. So Sam turns into Shield. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, why are you doing that? And then at the end pissed me off.
oh yes.
What happened? Tell me.
I was like,
Ooh,
there we go.
I'll tell you what it is. Real quick.
Go ahead.
I'm waiting for 2 episodes to make like a bunch of different judgments about the show and about what's going on.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead. What was it at the end? Because I didn't really take in a lot of the emotional stuff that was happening in the film.
At the end, so they just
the show.
Sam just gave up the shield.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh man, you did the right thing for the country. Blah,
Thank
blah,
you.
blah. I don't even think it was. They didn't show the timeline. But a couple days later,
What are you doing?
we gotta. Hey y'all, we need a hero. We need a hero. And you know what? Let's introduce you the new Captain America. And here comes
U.S. agent.
Captain White Bread, whoever the hell this guy is.
U.S.
we've never
agent.
seen before.
And they're like-
yeah, we know he's U.S. agent, but it's like, damn dog, like Sam literally saved the world.
That's Sam's fault, bro. He gave the shield up. Sam felt
he
was in his fields when they was like, yo, we introducing something. He knew what was coming, and he was sitting there like, man, I should have kept that shield.
This leads me to think, what if Sam decided to become Captain America?
It would have been worse.
How hard would the government would have pushed back?
Worse. It would have been worse.
That's gonna be interesting to see because that's in the trailers we see him get the shield somehow.
Oh, yeah,
So we're going to see that.
He's gonna put hands to that man.
Yeah,
But
it's
he's
gonna
probably
get.
gonna do something wild.
It's gonna get worse.
So we talked a lot about Falcon. We ain't said nothing about the Winter Soldier.
Mental health again, bro.
Mental health,
true.
PTSD,
PTSD,
making amends. Like already, this show is taking the tough parts. Like man, trying to hang out with the dude whose son you straight up murked. Like come on now.
That was tough, bro.
That was tough.
It was coming, bro.
And he's at the top of the list.
Yes. He feels bad.
He's trying to make amends, though.
And he's going to tell him.
He is trying to make.
He's
it.
going
He's
to
gonna
tell
have to tell him. Marvel gonna make him tell.
Probably about the third episode.
It's going to be tough. And
Predict
already, but also he's not talking to Sam. Sam's been trying to contact him for a while because he's like, hey, bro, you're still I don't like you, but you're the only other friend I got here.
Yeah.
So, like, let me
I
tell
think
you.
that's what's gonna probably lead him to being friends with Sam.
Yeah.
be the only other
This is
person.
already interesting. It's going to, like, when they finally get back together, it's just going to set this show on fire, but it's already off to a good start. It's one episode, but I liked it right out the gate.
So
I was digging it.
fire emojis out of 5. We are giving.
I give it a 5.
I'm giving it 4.
I give it 5, just because I was cool
I'm
with
just
it.
curious on your 4.
4 is, like I said, I'm waiting. For me, for it to be a TV show, there's things in there that it's anticipation. I want to see some other things happen first before I start to say. It's the first episode. The first 5 minutes are amazing. They make Sam look like a superhero. I was like, he's an Avenger. I just kept yelling in the house. He's an Avenger. He's an Avenger. You can't take away from Sam. He is monstrous, showing his strength and everything here.
Yep.
He's dope. Red, whatever his name was, Red Wing came out, fire, bro.
Yep.
Don't touch my bird, bro.
Yep.
Every time y'all touch it, he mess up.
Black
so
superhero.
I gave it that part, but then, the slow down and it's a lot of things that revealed. I just need to see something else So I didn't want to give it. I couldn't give it no. Like if you told me out of 10, I'm not gonna give it a 10. I was gonna give it a 9.
You know what? I'm gonna give it. I think I'm gonna stick with you only because if it gets better. If it
doesn't it seem like it's gonna only get better?
I want to have somewhere to go.
Yeah.
If it gets better.
If it gets better, the next episode could be.
I was going to say 4.5, but I'm gonna say a 4.
Right.
Because if it gets better, then I want to be able to say.
I want to exactly. That's what I mean. I want to be able to say there's a 5 coming.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I'll give it a 4.5. But that's as low as I'm going.
It could be the next episode could be slow.
That because if it like
whatever.
Say, like just to say if I was
whatever.
Doing this on
4.5.
If I was doing this around WandaVision, you know what I'm saying?
Episode 1 for you would have been a 1.
That might have been a 0.5.
Right.
It wasn't that bad. Come on.
I don't think it was that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
I listened to everybody who didn't like it.
I didn't like those old school shows.
I feel you.
Yeah, and that's the
yeah.
thing.
So, but anyway, like once we got to, I'm trying to think. It wasn't the last episode. I'm trying to think what was the best episode. I can't remember.
The one right before the
4 or
last, I
5.
think, when they
It was like
revealed. Yeah, when they revealed.
It was 7 or 8.
Yeah.
I like one of those a lot. So
Yeah, I like the
Oh,
one
okay.
where they
One of
revealed
those
Agatha.
I
Like
It got better for me
one
at
of those I
4.
would have gave a 5,
Yeah.
but maybe a 4.5.
Yeah.
I can't remember because I got to rewatch everything. But I wouldn't want to jump so high at the beginning. Oh no, that's not what I want to use. The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Because second season Mandalorian, every episode
Fire.
kept getting better.
It did.
Fire.
You know what I'm saying? And it was
It
like,
did.
I was like, so once you got the episode 5, like, damn, this is the Ahsoka episode. Like,
Oh, yeah.
they ain't gonna top this. And then they did another. Oh, damn, Boba
So
Fett's
good.
back. Oh, can't top this. And then it just
progression.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
4.5. I'll give it 4.5.
4.5.
But that's as low as I'm going.
Edgy UC reviews, man. Thank you to DB and Phil. You already know what it is. Like, share, subscribe. We definitely gonna be coming back with more. So you already know what it is, man. Check you out later.